Hi, welcome back to EducateTube.com. My name is Sipsky, your host. In this video, I want to talk about the Panasonic GH4 video camera. This is my main YouTube video camera, and I think in the year 2023 and beyond, if you're looking for a budget video camera for filming YouTube, this is the camera. I think for the price and performance and what features it has, I think you'll never go wrong with this camera. So let's talk about it right now. Alright, so here it is, the Panasonic GH4. This is my favorite YouTube video camera. In fact, it is my main YouTube video camera that I'm using for recording all my YouTube videos in this channel, especially in this setting when I'm just talking to you. As you can see here, I actually have two, the one I'm recording right now, and this one is my second unit as a backup. Now, if you look at this camera, based on the price and performance, this is a decent camera that outperform most of the video camera out there, especially you're talking about a camera that's reliable, very small, very portable, and it has all the features you need to do YouTube videos. Let me go through the specs, and some of the feature is a must-have in this camera that other doesn't have. Okay, first of all, thinking about the budget, this camera you can probably buy it used for around $400, and then plus the lens, maybe another $200 or $600 for a professional YouTube video. That's pretty good. One of the features it has is, of course, the flip out screen. This is very important, especially when you're recording yourself. You want to know whether you're in focus or not. There we go. It also have a focus peaking. You can see whether you're in focus. Because remember, this is a small screen. It's hard to tell whether you're in focus or not. In addition, the battery lasts very long. In fact, it's one of those camera that the battery lasts longer than average. I would say with this one battery, you can record yourself over 3 hours continuously. And by the way, yes, this camera can record continuously. Not like Sony or Fujifilm or Canon or Nikon. Now the current one, of course, it could do it, but then the price is somewhere up there, right? This one is quite affordable. It can also record in 4K, but usually for myself, I record in 1080p, which is good enough. Another feature that Panasonic does right compared to other companies is their app. I think the app is amazing. You can do touch to focus on the app itself, and you can press record remotely. So amazing. Other company like Sony, their app is horrible. Fujifilm is somewhere borderline. I'm not sure about Canon. I don't have Canon and Nikon, but I can say that the app on the Panasonic is very useful, and I use it all the time. So in case, for example, I'm maybe standing like 20 feet away, I want to make sure I'm in focus, I just press touch to focus, and then as long as I'm standing in the same spot, then I'm guaranteed that it will be always in focus. So I don't have to worry about autofocus and all that. I just know that I'm in focus because I'm in the same position talking to you. So very important feature and very cool feature, and that makes it better than most of the YouTube video cameras. Another feature that Panasonic has is that it has headphone jack and the mic jack. So the mic jack, for example, I hook up to my wireless receiver, and there's a transmitter as well, and connected to the lavalier mic, as you can see here I'm doing right now. So that's amazing to have, because now you can listen to your audio, make sure that it's clear, and then you can record wirelessly through the mic jack. So these are very important features that some of the camera does not have, and this camera has it all. Now it is a micro four thirds sensor, and so maybe it's not great for lights, but as long as you have your lighting set properly, which it doesn't require that much. As you can see, I have LED light, the ring light shining on me. That's it. It cost me only about $20. I hook up to my backup battery or power bank battery, and it's ready to go. So don't have to worry about that. It's a small sensor, because just a small amount of light in this room, for example, is more than adequate. Another feature that Panasonic has is the micro HDMI that you can record to external monitor recorder to do 10-bit 422 format. The problem with this is that the micro HDMI connection is very finicky, and I would not do it unless I'm able to keep the cable quite stable. Otherwise, if it's loose, then it can stop the recording, or that you have a poor connection and it end up not recording properly or not recording at all. So for me, I don't even use that feature. I'll just use the internal recording For YouTube videos, I think that's more than enough. However, if you decide to do short films, maybe you want 10-bit 422, you could hook it up, but just make sure that you have a very good stabilized cable that allow it to be fixed so that it doesn't get loosened. Now, if you want to use this for photography, you could do that. It has a viewfinder and a flash, so that's great. It does, I think, 14 megapixel image. So I guess putting on social media, that's more than adequate, right? But if you decide to frame like a big frame, this may not be the camera, but I don't know, 14 megapixel I think is decent. So yes, you can do photography for that, but I do have Sony A7R3, which I usually use that for photography, or the Fujifilm X-T3 for that. But in terms of YouTube video recording, this is the camera I really love, especially knowing that it can record unlimited. As long as the battery lasts forever, you can continue on to record forever as well. And you have a large SD storage, you can record as long as you have enough storage for this camera. All right, so yes, a lot of feature. Now, autofocus wise, this is not the best. Like I said, the touch to focus using the app is the way I would go for recording a focused image. And so that's how I usually do my YouTube videos. I just touch to focus on my phone and then I just leave it and it will always be in focus. I don't rely on autofocus. Even with my Sony, I don't do that because I find that even though, yes, the camera can focus most of the time, but if I move back and forth, I know that the camera will sometimes hunt. Panasonic GH4 is not the best for that, so I would avoid it. I'll do touch to focus, and that's how I do that. All right, so this is a camera I would highly recommend for year 2023 and beyond for YouTube videos, and I'll be continuing to use it as long as I can. There's no need to get a new camera for this type of YouTube video recording. Now, if I'm thinking of doing short film or documentary, I do have other camera that can do raw video recording, like my Sony FS700R and my Sigma FP and my Fujifilm X-T3. So those are the camera I usually use to do short film or documentary type of style filming, and that would be more professional use. Right? For YouTube professional recording, well, Panasonic GH4 is more than adequate, and that's the camera that I highly recommend. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give me a little heart of appreciation. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.